to how can you transform your mind and to go through a transformation. And before you go through a transformation, you have to understand how does it work. So, and I have had many struggles. So in my life, I'm already 14 years. Yeah, so I look young, but I'm not anymore young. So I have a young spirit. And I'm very positive, so I'm do my best always to be positive no matter what happens, yeah, in my life. And so I'm trying to filter the information, and it means that it depends on what of sense do you give so to what is happening in your life. And of course it depends as well on how important is that to you. In my case, so I have experienced a relationship, so I felt in love like never in my life. At the time I was 36 years, and it happened very spontaneously in a very unexpected way. So we meet each other in Netherlands, so in my company, and it was love from the from the first look when you see someone, and it's like without words. And I saw him, but I'm a very how can I say, I'm not a person who can fall in love uh, on the first phase. So I need time to know more about the person. But this time it was very different. So, and I felt in love with this man, and it went very quickly because we meet, and then afterwards he said, okay, I want that we learn more about each other, come to me. So I went to Turkey because he is living in Turkey, and uh, there, so he drives me crazy totally. So he's a very smart and romantic man. He was cooking for me. He did really a lot of things so for me, and I was like crazy in love as never in my life. And what happened that from my side, so I was certainly about that I want to be with this man so much as possible, yeah. And from his side, so 1 year he said yes or no, more under half a year he said yes, I want to. But afterwards he meet someone else, and he said okay. So I decided to break up our relationship because I meet someone else. But I was unprepared, so to and I couldn't accept the situation, and it hurted me so much, but so much. I I couldn't accept that, and I couldn't understand what is happening and why, because I I was so happy as I never have been in my life. And he, I don't know, uh, to him it was like not so serious, and while for me was extremely serious the situation, because I never felt such a profound love. I never have had such profound feelings like with him, and I was not prepared so to accept this situation, and it hurted me so much that I was crying. I wanted nothing anymore from this life. And what's happened afterwards, because he was continuing his relationship with another girl, because she was much more younger than me. So at the time I was 36, she was 27, so much younger than me, but it doesn't matter the age. And what I have done unconsciously, yeah, because I was so frustrated and I couldn't accept the situation. Um, I I retired so within myself, and I wanted anymore to see people. I wanted anymore nothing from this life. Um, I wasn't motivated, so but I have a very strong quality and skill within me. You know, I love learning. So and uh, no matter what happens, so I kept learning. For example, if I'm passionate about something, then all the time, so I take the initiative to be always challenged. Yeah, and that saved me. Uh, because otherwise I think that I couldn't figure it out to be alive, to be still alive. And I retired myself from all the world, from my friends, from my family. No one could understand me what was happening, but it was a shame to me to share my experience with another people and to tell them that the love of my life, whom I loved more than anything in this life, um, yeah, has break up our relationship, and it broke me totally from the emotional point of view. So I felt lost. I felt like I don't want anymore, nothing anymore in my life. So I couldn't see a sense in my life without him, because the relationship was very, very warm and very close. Yeah, and when we saw each other, so we was running to each other like two children. He he is within years older than me, but it the age, it doesn't matter, because so the love was so strong and so profound that I didn't pay attention to his age. But anyway, uh, emotionally I was broke up. So and I didn't realize so that I retired myself from all the world. But that's not good. So I was always looking for him. So I was looking for his attention. Um, he he didn't accept it, so to talk to me, because he was already in another relationship. Um, and it this situation, this so created an emotional block. Yes, yeah, within me, because of the frustration, because of the pain, and because um, I lose my love. So I felt like a loser. So and um, I never in my life I felt in a in a such way like I felt so during the last years. And because of that, I lost a lot. Not only my life, I lost like the a lot of a part of the income in my company. I was not strong enough, because you know why? Because I didn't love enough myself. Afterwards, I realized the fact that um, I I didn't love enough myself. I didn't appreciate it enough myself, and because of that, I got an emotional block. And because of this emotional block, I wasn't even able to speak in front of the camera or just to continue with my company. Um, on a certain point, I realized that for a while I stopped completely my company because all the time I was crying, I was very emotional, and I was not able so just to hide these emotions because it was too profound. And still now I'm experiencing these emotional blocks. It's not so deep as before, but I'm working at that. So fortunately, I'm a coach, but outside this, I'm a human being, yeah, and a woman. And I'm working at this, paying more attention at myself. So to take much more care of myself, to love much more myself, and how I healed myself. Or if you recognize yourself in this situation, how can you heal so such deep emotional wound, because it's a wound, yeah. So it wounded me profoundly, by doing the things that you love, by surrounding you with people who appreciate you, who see a value in you, and that's what I have done. Because so afterwards I have been talking with a friend of mine, she understood me, and then she said, yeah, so I'm so sorry about that, but you are very talented, so you can help a lot of you can help a lot of people, and so through that you can help yourself too. And so I knew that, but it was very, very heavy. It was so profound, the pain and the emotions. And then I left so my painful comfort zone. I got from out there, and um, then I started to do the things that I truly love. So as I said, I started to pay much more attention to the things that I loved. I started to pay more attention to my own education, to my habits, to my attitudes, first of all, towards myself. And um, I started to travel much more because so I felt loneliness. I have a daughter of 20 years, but we started to travel much more together. So I started to share much more time with my daughter and to do lovely things together. And so I went through this painful situation when I realized that I made a lot of mistakes, and that's the reason why my boyfriend so broke up the relationship, because afterwards he was analyzing our relationship and he wanted me back. But I'm still thinking about that, if I'm ready so to go back to that relationship. But I will take time to reflect on. But anyway, so what I want to share with you is this, that the way that you hurt yourself, by the same way you can heal your emotions. You can heal your emotion through self care and self love. So when you love yourself, when you pay much more attention so to yourself, then you can heal your emotions. You can heal what hurted you. And what happens that it hurts you when you give a lot and you don't receive in return the same. And in that time, I couldn't realize that why it hurted me so much, because the relationship was not balanced. And there is the rule of law of attraction, and when you give and receive, so you have to appreciate yourself and to create boundaries, to set boundaries, and to be honest to yourself and to your partner, to just to share with him what you truly love and want, what you like, what you don't like. And that's my mistake, what because I was so profoundly in love with him. I didn't dare so to tell to him everything, but afterwards, so I was analyzing my own behavior, because that's also important, to analyze your own behavior, your attitudes, and to be aware of your mistakes. And so everything is happening with a reason. So, and if that's happened, it means that I must learn from that situation. Yeah. And I truly have learned a lot. A lot of things changed in my behavior, my attitude, my habits, and my way of thinking about relationships and love. I have learned to create balance in a relationship, to give much more space and to create much more space for myself. I learned to passing free time with myself and to be with myself, because before the time I didn't know. I was a kind of woman that I was living only for my love, and that's wrong. Why? Because you have to love yourself. You don't live only for a partner. You have to be aware of your worth. So you have to be worth of your values, of your personality, of your qualities, and to appreciate yourself is there about. And now I understand why is happened that to me, because at that time it was very, very painful. Now not anymore. I still love this person. It's not that I don't love him, but it transformed so my mindset about relationships, and I truly have learned a lot of things. So I have learned how to appreciate myself and how to be as a woman, to be appreciated so in our relationship. And he recognized his mistakes as well. He said sorry so to me. But I'm very grateful that this has happened to me. I'm very, very grateful because I shifted my mindset, so my behavior as a woman. I'm in the balance as never more in my life. So I'm very happy with myself. I'm very happy. So with the qualities which I have and with my personality, first of all, because I know how amazing I am. I know that I'm a quite balanced woman and person. So I can have conversation. I have having beautiful conversation with the people, so with friends, with acquaintances, with all my environment around me, with my daughter as well. So I created a very beautiful relationship with my daughter, and it learned me a lot, you know. So that's important. If you are experiencing a bad experience or a painful experience, so it means that you are doing something wrong. And then just pay attention at the things that you are doing wrong, or you are too good, because that could happen as well, where you have to create balance to set boundaries. Yeah. And in everything what we are doing, if you are not balanced from the emotional point of view, is when you are giving too much and receiving not enough, then you cannot be balanced. Yeah. But when you control what you are giving and what you are receiving, so you create balance and you protect yourself from the emotional point of view. And that is there about, you know, it's not even about controlling, but it's more about to protect yourself. Yeah. To don't get hurted. And that's what I did at that time. And so we have had any conversations so with my ex-partner, and he has noticed so that my behavior changed, totally changed. So not only my behavior, but as well my way of thinking changed as well. I'm still the lovely woman, of course, but he cannot get anymore so the things that he got before. And that's awesome. So if you recognize yourself in this situation, so I will say give me 5. Why? So because then you become wise, so you start to love yourself, you start to protect yourself, so you learn to set boundaries. And it's awesome. It's okay to say no. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to be with yourself, to go in the nature and to reflect so about your life, about the things that you love, and to create as well your own happiness and your own life. And after that time, so after that situation, I have written books. I have created many business coaching uh, sessions, but programs, and I have created a global business coaching and NLP company. And I have created as well so a global live forum where we meet so with people and entrepreneurs and infopreneurs from all over the world. And that's amazing. Just if I look at the transformation that I made, so I'm very grateful that it happens to me. So because so I realized the dream of my life, even if I couldn't figure it out at that time to keep or to save my relationship, but I got something also. Um, we what has an incredible value, because just imagine that you create the dream of your life. So and because it takes a lot of time, first of all, to realize so the dream of your life, it costs as well a lot of money that you have to invest, you have to educate yourself, you have to work first of all so at your education, and you have to transform your mind set and your behavior. The most difficult what exists is to transform your behavior and your attitude. But everything starts from your mind, from your thoughts. So just be aware of your way of thinking, of your thoughts. So just create positive thoughts, positive energy, positive vibes. So I wish you a blessed and beautiful day. Take care of yourself, love yourself, create space for yourself, and I see you soon. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel. I see you soon. Bye.